All right, guys, it's another month, so you know it's time for another video. And today we're here to talk about the navigation system, specifically on this guy. All right, so we're here today to talk about the Volkswagen navigation system. So starting off, you can see it has a very nice display of the map, which you can select between 2D and 3D views by selecting right there. Now, what you're going to notice is that here at the bottom, you have all the different navigation buttons, so you can select a new destination, click previous destinations that you saved, find points of interest nearby, switch the view as we just did. Also, on certain models of the map, you can switch it between the view right here on the screen and the digital dash, which this one has equipped. And then you can also mute the voice guidance system. Now, starting off on this first one, we have new destination. So let's say we wanted to go to Fosselman's across the street. We're just going to go ahead and start typing that in, and it pulls that up. And we can just click on that and pulls that up. Now, if you wanted to store this in there, you just click store, and then you can just save that as the destinations where you can go and navigate to those destinations later on in the future. Now, if we click start, what you're going to see is, all right, so as you're going to see, it pulled that up on the map. Now, if we're using the map, if you wanted to zoom out, you're going to turn the knob counterclockwise, and if you want to zoom in, you turn it clockwise, or you can just use pinch to zoom, which a lot of people are already going to be used to from their mobile phones. Now, coming over here to my destinations, what we're going to see is that if we wanted to set destinations that we've previously set, just go ahead and go there and click start. Now, you can also set a home address. So if you wanted convenient access to your home and getting back home, maybe you don't know where you are, you just need to get back onto the freeway, you can just click home address and that's going to actually pull that up for you. Now, if we take a look at points of interest, you'll see the three main categories. First one being the gas stations, second one being parking lots, and third being restaurants. Now, let's say we wanted to find a restaurant nearby. Click on that, and shows all the local options that we have right here on the list. Let's go to Chipotle. Again, like I was mentioning, you can also mute the voice guidance right here, or select the volume that ends up working best for you. Alright, so if we take a look at the view section, as we went over earlier, you can switch in between 2D and 3D views, as well as some other options you have along with your route. You can also display traffic information, so if you're not sure if the way that you're planning on going is going to have traffic, you can easily detect that. If we come down right beneath that, you have the settings for the screen display. So we have auto, daytime, and nighttime modes. Now if we switch to nighttime mode, it's going to make it something a lot more friendly if you had people in the car trying to sleep. It's less light that's coming through for that. And then if we come down to split screen, you can actually select a few different options, whether it shows the next steps that you're going to take on your navigation. You can also have it display a compass, so you always know which direction that you're headed. You can also display whatever you have on on your audio. In this case, we have ESPN Sports on. And then if you really wanted to get technical, you can also have your GPS location exactly to the coordinate that you have on that, which is pretty cool. So if we look in the top left-hand corner, it lets us know how far we are away from our destination. So we're about 0.2 miles away from our destination in this case. And it's letting us know that we should get there in about 2 minutes. So this one right here is going to be our destination time. And if we go to the settings menu over here, we have a few different options. So starting off with our route options. So if you ever wanted to avoid toll roads, let's say, or if you don't like going through tunnels, you can avoid both of those right there. You can also adjust your map settings, manage your memory, adjust the voice guidance system. So if we come over here to fuel options, you can select it to give you a fuel warning when you're running low on fuel, or if you wanted to select a preferred fuel station, you can do that right here. Now, if we go into advanced settings, you can actually adjust what we had up the top left hand of the corner. So if you wanted to have the arrival time versus the travel time, or destination versus your next stopover. Now if we look at the top right hand portion of the map, what you'll notice is it has the compass, which is going to be reset if you click it. So if we weren't facing north and we click that, you're going to now be facing north. Beneath that, you also have your altitude, so that's how high up we are from sea level. And beneath that, it gives you the guide of how far each amount of distance is, depending on how far we zoomed out. So as we zoom out, what you're going to notice is this ends up getting larger. So today we've learned a little bit about how to use the Volkswagen Atlas's navigation system. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and go ahead and smack that like button for us.